So that if you want to use that, it's a blind pick, whatever the fuck you want for 6 points, be it a guest character, be it a Nimbus Terrafo, whatever you want to do for 6 points. 500 takes Serena. God damn it, you are not my friend anymore. I'm going to ask you to be removed from the Shadow Priest.
You are pick someone else first too.
You are no longer a Shadow Priest. I'm going to ask you to be removed. 500. Just kidding. I love you, but fuck you.
You can promote me next.
If only it were up to me. I can make suggestions to the Elder Gods, but that's about the extent of my influence. What color for eliminated stuff, guys? On a white background, what would be less jarring?
I think red.
Red. Yeah, they did red. Let's do red.
Yeah. Just make sure it's the same shade of red, because I remember about halfway through it started changing.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay, so 500 takes Serena for 4 points. I think that's a
mother effort. Really?
That is a great pick.
I'm so fucking upset.
I'm done.
That was my first.
That's it. 500. You killed the draft by picking the best fucking character
freaking
first.
dang it! Really? No, I'm done.
Who's still talking in casual? I need an in-gripe to the group to DM. By the way, Peen Dog says to
Oh, he might. Is he talking about the draft?
Yeah. Just use the draft thread under live audience. Do you see it there, Peen Dog? I'm sure you can hear me, but it's also your pick, so.
Are you guys still there?
I feel like we should.
It went super quiet there.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Well, no, I think everybody just stopped talking at the same time. It was just kind of like,
oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Peen Dog picks Fujin. Awesome.
Fuck you.
Oh, hey, my spreadsheet.
I'm not very confident in Fujin coming back though. So
nah.
He should, but he might not.
Enough just to get him where we're at. So
Mr. Yuri is up.
Let's go with another pick I'm not confident in, but I'd like to see it. Kira.
Wow. Okay, we're getting some
damn.
interesting
Okay,
ones
I
to
respect
start.
that.
Mostly
We are getting.
because I want Kano gone. Get the fucking rid of Kano.
Get out of my game.
Let Kira take it over. I think she's a good pick. Gymnastics. Give her a fucking Catwoman whip. Strap some other weapons on her, guns, bombs, all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dap, you are taking us away at pick 4.
Mostly because I couldn't fucking have Serena.
Jade.
I'm not actually upset because I didn't pick Jade at
Can you hear
all,
me?
so.
Dap. Oh, you're actually talking.
Dap
Oh,
is,
yeah.
You got a voice. You're right. You got Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jade it is. And that leaves me. I am going to really give you guys an off-the-wall pick. They really made Jade 3 points? Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That I feel like that is like an ace in the hole, actually. I would have made her 2, but
I feel three's worth it. Just because she's like every other game.
Right.
I suppose, but like I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine her not coming back for this one for some reason. Maybe that's just an implicit bias on my part. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna go off the wall here. Really, just go against the grain and pick sub fucking 0.
Playing it safe, are we?
Well, I mean, you've got a point.
Trailer points.
This is this is NRS we're talking about.
At least you got a guaranteed point.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
That's absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Shreds up.
Natara.
Fuck.
Nice.
Nitara. I
Well,
like
it would have been Serena.
My whole list is disappearing already.
But
I guess we all have
yeah.
good taste in characters.
we do. These are pretty solid first picks.
Yeah. That's Jimmy is up.
I'm actually thinking about the reveal event, and they're probably going to have like a Scarlet type reveal of someone to hype, like a hype character. So I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go with Havoc.
Ooh, son of a bitch!
Well, dude, well played, man.
Sick
Yeah.
pick.
Hell yeah.
Havoc
Havoc and
is.
Serena are like the first two picks I'd go for.
Why
the
is
3
Havoc
era.
only 3 points, man? I feel like
I feel like it was chopped up because since he was like name dropped in Aftermath, like that's the only like.
And
God,
he's
that
like
doesn't
the
mean
most-
anything.
Yeah, I know that.
When will
Yeah.
people learn? That doesn't mean anything.
All
and
right.
he's like the most demanded character too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Serena's right behind him.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with my favorite, and they keep giving it this bullshit plot of like, we'll bring you back. So I'm gonna go with Cyrax.
It's about fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody picked a cyborg in the first round because like we need to voice our support out there. Not that anybody from like NRS is ever going to hear this. Well, actually, Shred's recording it, so they might. But
nice.
yeah, no, that's the cyborgs need to be in and just they are and should be an integral part of the series, and they should be treated as such.
And if you're right, we can watch Cyrax kill himself again.
Woo!
They're really taking that fatality to heart.
Darkhound, you're on
Yep.
the keel here, so you can go again.
All right. I'm gonna play it super safe with this next pick. I'm gonna go Reptile.
Or so we going
It's a
left
good
to
choice.
right, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left.
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
a snake.
okay.
So
Oh,
it's like
got you.
boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on, right on.
And Reptile is worth an amount of point. 2.
Yeah.
Back to Jimmy.
Again, I'm going to go with who I think could be a hype reveal at the reveal trail. I'm going to go Lee May.
That would be so cool if
Yeah,
she
that's
was
good.
revealed. That would be so fucking. So yeah, wait, I forgot. Actually, I know I'm hosting this and I should know these things. But if it's revealed, do you get an extra point or what is it again?
Yeah, they had it. It's like I think it's if they're in the reveal trailer, it's times 2 points. If it's like
Times
the
2.
reveal event, it's times 2 or something like that.
The reveal trailer or the reveal event, double points. Got it. Okay.
And then I think you get a half a point if they're in the game, but if they're like an NPC or a cameo.
I think it's also half a
Yeah.
point for DLC.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which means that we could keep this game going well into like 4 years from now if we remember it happened. So that brings us back to Shred.
Smoke. Well, I was going to pick Lee May.
So I guess we're all just gonna fight each other, huh?
Well, that's what it seems because it's like
It's Mortal Kombat.
I have what I do is I pick a character and then a pocket character. So if somebody picks the character for that like next pick, I have somebody else to go by. So you pick Serena, okay, I'm picking Nitara. You pick Lee May, okay, I'm picking Smoke.
Right, I'm going
Speaking of-
Scorpion.
Speaking of the pocket character, do we have a wild card? I don't have my glasses on. Hold on.
There is a wild card in there.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
a wild
good.
card.
Yeah. So 500 and I agreed that Cole Young should not be on this list.
Fuck
just-
no.
I agree with that.
We disapproved on that. So instead of Cole Young, it's Call Your Pocket.
He's probably gonna be a DLC costume or something like that.
Probably like Scorpion.
Yeah.
Or like a Premier skin. Premier skins are what, half a point? So, or
Okay.
half value. Half
Yeah,
value.
That's true.
Good news
Yeah.
for Jarek.
Right. I loved Razor's roster with all the Premier skins on there when he was talking
Yeah.
about
That's
that. I
a
was
great
like, that
idea.
this is a fucking good roster. Like,
Yeah.
we got Dap. Dap is up. You took my boy. Suicide is badass. The ruling on mocap and meat.
I think they're both 6. They're on the list. So
Yeah, they're on the
Mhm.
list. 6, and meat is 6. Yeah.
I'd love for Meat to come back. Oh my god. That could be so fun.
Dap, you can go ahead and type or voice your pick. Sorry, that isn't. Is that are you calling your pocket? New character named Sorry. Oh, you're trying to do push talk. Got it.
The character's name's Sorry and they fuck up the lore even more.
Sector. Ooh, that's a good one.
he was on my list.
Yep, that is a good cheat sheet pick. That's 3 points. Yuri's up.
I'm gonna stick with my girl, Tanya.
I knew you were going to be picking Tanya this round. I had a feeling. I didn't think you would let anybody else grab her.
You're absolutely fucking right.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it, Peen Dog. What you got? Shang Tsung.
Fuck.
2 points. Moving on along.
I feel bad for whoever's getting Chronica.
She might appear in like the background of a stage actually. So
She could, or maybe even the pre-order. That's scary.
no, thank you. 500. You are up at the keel here. 2 picks in a row. Who you got? Noob Cybot for his second rounder.
Nice pick.
Very nice pick. Sexy pick.
Sign not.
And
You sign not.
new character. John Tobias stopped licensing his name. Is Smoke taken?
Did you
Yes,
blame
Smoke
him?
is taken. Smoke is Shred on Shred's roster here. Shit.
Sorry.
Ashra. Fuck.
That's a good choice.
Gosh
Yeah,
dang
I
it.
love that. I love
Yeah.
that. So far, 500 has my favorite roster, I would say.
Yeah, he does.
That's diverse, yeah.
Back to second with Peen Dog. Who you got, Peen Dog?
Did that say
Cicada.
Kira's 4 points and Cobra's 5?
Let's see. I see Cobra for 5 and Kira for where is Kira on here? Oh, yeah, she was already picked, so 4 points, yeah. I think because the devs have previously expressed that they like Kira, whereas
That's right.
I'm
They did
pretty
say they wanted her in X.
yeah, so but Cobra, like, I mean, they've
Like, who cares?
actively made fun of that fucking character. Like,
Who gives a shit
they
about
think
Cobra?
that character is stupid, and they want you to know that they think that.
Yeah,
character.
but
Just
dude,
Clark
it'd be
Kent.
cool to bring him back as just that, like kind of like Dan from Street Fighter. Like I would like to
That
see him
could be
bring
a
him
great
back
idea.
to like he's there for you to hate him.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yuri, let's see who you got.
This is going to be my safest pick, probably. Melina.
Melina, you're gonna have the fucking all-girl roster going on over here.
It's the Trantasy in motion.
I can see Melina easily being like one of the first reveals to shut everybody up.
She very well might just be in the fucking trailer, like the drop
Yeah.
trailer.
She
Like, this
was
could be
in
the
9,
first time
wasn't
we
she?
don't get Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Yeah, that she was. Yeah, Mr. Dapp, he's on it. He's typing.
The reveal trailer, Scorpion versus Melina, and then there's a riot when Scorpion kills her in the trailer, too.
How dare you? She can't die. She's my girl. She's my queen.
I hope she dies in the first act.
Dapp says he picked Shiva because she's his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would not want to go home to that depth.
I heard she's a good cook.
And
At least
That
you know you're
lead-
getting good handwork.
oh my. On that note, I'm gonna keep the streak of ladies going and pick Katana because she is my girl. One day I'll pick a character who's more than 1 point.
She's been my main in two games in a row so far.
She was my main in X. In 11, she was in my rotation, but she definitely wasn't my main. Red, who you gonna main in 12 potentially?
Who am I maining? Serena. Who am I picking now? Sindel.
Hey,
Ooh.
that was actually accidentally my main in 11.
Nice.
I don't know why those are in bold and these aren't. If those are going to be in bold, then these should be in bold too.
Well, who wants to fucking see Sindel afterwards? Leave her unbold.
I would like to see Sindel get redeemed after that
Make her a loving
that
mother.
monstrosity.
Make her a loving mother again. And
Of course,
But,
that.
Make
her,
her a character with the complexity beyond Rita Repulsa again, you know? I mean, like,
yeah.
fuck.
I feel
Jesus.
like it's either they're gonna exclude her, or she's gonna be evil again just to spite us.
Maybe. No, I could see that happening. And if that's the case, then, well, they can fuck off. How about that? If she is evil again, I hope she plays as fun as she did in 11, because she's probably the only character that I consistently had fun playing as in 11.
She
the
was
only
really-
one.
She was great.
She had great
Mhm.
mechanics.
I that is the only time in my life that I have ever beat Temp in a 1st to 10 was with Sindel.
Really?
The only time, and I've played him in at least half a dozen. So that felt good. That brings us to Jimmy.
Yep. The fact that she was in MK11, I think, says a lot about how much NetherRealm actually likes the character. I'm going Cassie Cage.
Oh, I was thinking Cassie Cage for my
Yeah,
next pick.
I was too.
Solid.
Yep.
And
That's
I feel like
Strike a
that's like
woman.
She's
that's
so
a
much
generous
better.
3 points too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she was
Because
so
who
much
can
better in
predict
Mortal
shit?
Kombat 11 than she was in X.
All right. I am gonna
Okay.
go. It's in like a wild card, but it is kind of like off the wall. I chose Trimmer.
That's not a fucking woman.
Yeah, that we had a streak of women going there. We had 5
Yeah.
women straight. Yeah, look at
Take
that.
that back right now.
I don't know. Tremor might identify as a woman, guys. Come on.
No, and well, I mean, my top like woman pick was gonna be Cassie. But oh no, hold on. Let me look at this.
Are we doing Triborg as a character?
Who wants that?
How about
I was
how
just
about
looking at that.
this?
Hold on.
How about this? Instead of Triborg, we can have a second Call Your Pocket.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
So
Call Your
if-
Pocket be a guest character.
I mean,
Be anything you want. Anything not on the list. Anything not on the list.
hell, I'll go.
It can be
Chameleon with
Triborg.
K.
You go Chameleon with a K.
Chameleon with a K.
son of a bitch.
Dude. Good pick.
That's a great pick.
It's her time.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure she'd get it at 11 just because it was on the Switch.
I'm gonna go with a safe pick because he's worth 2, even though I feel like he probably should be worth 1. I'm going Kano.
That is a nice safe pick. And back to Shred.
Otaru.
Hotaru. 4.
I liked his design in Deception. He needs to come back.
Okay, this brings it back to me. And so far, I've gone very, very safe. So I think now I've kind of opened myself up for the possibility of going for
Picking another
somebody.
peg next.
Yeah. Like now, there's still some like more mid-level stuff on the board that I still feel is pretty likely that I would like to see, but both that I would like to see come back and that I think they have a pretty good chance of coming in. So here's one. I see Aaron Black there for 3 points, and I think that's a ridiculously easy 3 points. Why would they leave him out? And that brings us to Dap. Dap says, you don't have a list, but if you look at the shared screen, you can see all the available stuff in white. Airmac. Dap goes with Airmac for some
That was my next
non-binary
fucking
look.
pick.
Nah, that's a good solid choice.
Yeah, I had him on my list, but I was like, that's like a guarantee. I was like, maybe I can like come back around and get Airmac.
Well, since Ermac was just taken,
Yep.
I guess I'll just pick a really easy one and go with Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. I was thinking about Liu Kang, but I didn't want any more 1-pointers for now.
That's why I picked it. I'm taking it away
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, you are. You know the game.
I want at
Hey,
least one
dog.
goddamn point.
Rain. Oh, you took my Rain. How dare you? Nah, I don't know. Like, I don't think Rain seems to only be in games if he's DLC, and they're not going to do it twice in a row. So, probably not.
Yeah.
I wanted him just because I wanted.
Everyone's here.
Fuck is going on in here?
Oh, I'm not mad, Peen. I'm not mad. Don't worry. I'm not mad. I won't hold it against you and skip your next pick or anything. What's up, Cyborg?
What am I witnessing right here? Is this
Uh,
gimmick
I-
infringement?
Yeah, I'm completely stealing from you. I am completely stealing from you right now.
I feel like Dad just walked into the house party.
What are you doing with my whiskey?
I am shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm not even mad. I'm a little disappointed.
You should be. I mean, but you notice I picked a different color.
let's take a look at the picks we got. Serena, Fujin, Kira, Jade, Sub-Zero.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Nitara, as Temp says, Havoc, and then Cyrax, my man right here. All right, I'm rooting for Darkhound. You guys have fun.
Thanks, Cyborg. Nice to
Yep.
hear from you.
Yep. See you guys
Thanks
later.
for stopping in. All right. We have $500 sunglasses.
Principal just caught us with weed in the bathroom.
Oh, he did. He totally did. $500 with 2 straight picks. Frost human.
Gosh.
Does that
like
mean
to
you want
see
me
it.
to not? Do you want me to not
I'd-
give you the points if she ends up not being human?
After what they did to her in 11, just please
I've been robbed.
Yeah.
let her
Yeah, we
dead.
need
Let her
fucking
deadly
Ninja
alliance
Frog
live
back
on.
again. Fuck that.
And your 5th round picked 500. Matara. Oh fuck, that's good. I like that. I think 500 has the most potential points so far. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I have the least.
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like I went to like this is what I want kind of thing, and not like logistically.
That's
this
what
is
I'm
what we're
doing.
probably gonna get.
So I did one of these with Randy and Chrome and Shred last year. I think that was who we did it with, and Sammy. And I did who I wanted the whole time, and I got killed. I got absolutely annihilated just picking characters I wanted. So, Peen Dog, you're up. Tap's doing a balance of both. Goro, dang, we're getting around to sub bosses here, aren't we? Goro, 3 points.
I should feel like we're playing Uno Attack, where it's like, oh, there's 3 left. If somebody chooses my character before I get to mine.
Yeah.
I know, right? That brings us to Yuri.
I know this is going to make me physically cringe just saying it, but I think Devora is going to be there.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
No, I like Devora. I was like really intrigued when they first announced her. I do think that she could use a game off though.
Oh, for sure. She's done a
Yeah.
lot of damage to a lot of people. So
But
Literally.
she's got to kill off more
She-
classic characters.
I
Come
was
on.
gonna say she killed half the cast.
Yeah, like when you're like, I do agree with Razor on that one. Like when your identity as a character is like coming up from behind people and killing them all the time, like with your fucking giant things, then
like NRS is
not
not
that
doing her
interesting.
any favors. They're just gonna like they're determined to make her the most hated now. So
We should take
Evidently.
bets on that.
but they love her though.
Who's getting
Suppose.
killed by Devora?
Yeah.
And who's killing Jared this game?
What's up, Dap? Who you got? Cabal. I mean, if they remember who Cabal is, that would be cool.
Which one?
Which Cabal?
Yeah, which one?
Are you talking? You mean like MK11 Cabal or the real one?
Or the one from Deception, or the one from Nice?
Fair enough. Let's see. Is it too early to call your pocket?
I don't think so. I mean, Smoke Man wasn't Cole Young his first pick?
Yeah, but that was just Cole Young on the list, and I'm not
Oh,
doing
okay.
that. Yeah.
Just negativity speaking.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Nightwolf.
Goodbye, second favorite.
We got Shred.
Kentaro.
Ooh, that was gonna be my next one. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next one.
I'm just saving him for the pre-order bonus.
Jimmy's up.
I'll go with another safe one, Kung Lao.
It's time for him to die again.
Yeah, he can't come around without dying in one way or another. He's just like he's the guy who dies.
All right.
Darkhound on the keel.
These would be two really safe picks. So I'm gonna go Sonya and Kenshi.
Kenshi was gonna be my next one after that. Look at that.
Mine too.
Mm-hmm. And Kenshi. Where are you? Got two. Both two. Oh no, Sonya's one. Kenshi's two. Man, Sonya could use a break. I love that character.
Yeah,
Sonya's one of my favorite characters, but I would like to see her sit out a game. It's been a while, and they clearly don't know what to do with her. So
She needed a break after X, and then when she was back in 11, I was like, great.
I
really thought X was the end.
I'm only glad that she's back in 11 because we got the Bridget Wilson skin.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it weren't for that, then she just didn't need to be there. She really just did not need to be there.
Well, let's get Carrie back next.
Contributed absolutely nothing to the Mortal Kombat 11 story.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have. This is probably gonna be a judgment call on your part.
What's up, Jamie?
So this might go under call your pocket because I'm gonna go out on a huge limb here, and I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna say Farah, not Ferrator, Farah as a solo character.
I feel like that should just count as Ferrator.
So I don't know if
Yeah.
that would count as Ferrator or a call your pocket.
Let's go with Ferrator, and if Ferrator does come back, we'll still give you the points.
Okay.
And I'll make a note here,
I feel
actually.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Whether it's Tor or Farah.
Farah only Tor there. And then then if just Tor comes back, you'll get the point too. But like if it actually is just Farah only, then maybe we'll give you a bonus point when the time comes on, because I'll remember that you said that. And yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, because I was thinking in her ending, there's that period where she's transitioning. She's not a giant like Tor yet.
Right. Right, yeah.
So there's our trans character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. We found it. We can all go home now.
Rico.
We got Shred. Rick, that was gonna be my pick right now. God, you guys are taking you guys are taking some of my favorites right now. Wow, now I'm not sure.
Someone's gonna take my pick within the next one.
Okay, now we're starting to kind of get into a lot of the ones that I'm not quite sure. Nope, I know who I'm picking.
Nice.
Fuck. That's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna be my pre-order bonus.
I mean, you can still pick it for pre-order bonus. Pre-order bonus is just like say,
okay, okay, cool.
you just say
bonus.
whoever you want.
I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
we got that.
Now, do we still get points for like the wild card stuff?
Yeah. So, I do you guys remember how they? I didn't listen to it all the way through, admittedly. Do you guys know how they were adding points for the pre-orders? Like, was it an extra point? Was it an extra half a point? What was that?
I think it was a point.
Or was it? I think it was half the value. So pre-order, if you froze, for instance, if like fucking Great Kung Lao is the pre-order bonus, and you call that, you get 2. And
Okay.
whoever, yeah.
Got you.
I'm surprised no one's picked that guy yet.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid choice right there. Dap says Baraka. That's
Fuck.
a great choice, actually.
Oh god. I'm watching all of my options disappear.
It is Yuri on the board.
Fuck me gently with a chainsaw. I guess Quan Chi.
Yeah, he'll probably be back in some capacity. And now we got Peen Dog.
We're moving right along. Not gonna lie.
Wasn't it you get 1 to 10 points based on what the hosts say? And
I think that was like your prediction,
rating.
though.
Yeah, we can talk about how to score the roster number in wildcard because that's different. Like, and I added.
Just gonna hit my wild card.
You'll notice I added something to the last lines of predictions here, which is story premise, and we'll get to that.
Oh,
Is that your twist?
That's my twist on it. Yeah, you get to basically give your elevator pitch for what you think the story will be, and if you want to, you can.
Well, I'll be wrong.
Right. But yeah. So all right, we got Raiden for 1. I might be wrong. We'll probably be wrong, but someone might be close.
Can we be like vague with that answer though, to be safe?
I want you to be vague. Like, don't be so vague in that like people will fight each other. But like, I mean, you know, like I don't need a Wikipedia article, and I don't think anybody does. Just like yeah, like it's an elevator pitch, 1 or 2 sentences. Like, you know, there will be a Mortal Kombat tournament. No, Naga's gonna host it, and you know, eat Raiden, whatever.
Kinky.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're in the 6th round, going into the 7th. $500 sunglasses. Give us your 2 picks. Reiko already went, my friend. As you can see there. Johnny Cage, almost a guaranteed 1 point. Very nice. And Shinnok, also a nice choice. At the very least for like a story mode cameo or something.
Well, that's guaranteed then at this point.
Like, does it count if it's like a statue?
No. I if I remember right, they have to play at least a moderate role in story mode. So like, yeah, like just a stage background, probably not. But like, you know, if they're a story mode NPC, then of course that raises questions because what if they're a story mode NPC and then become DLC? Like I
like Goro's lair in the crypt counts as Goro.
I would say that does not count as gore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. we could just simplify it and just say just DLC, even like, and not even count cameos.
Right on.
Yeah. Peen Dog is up. Drummond.
It's like positive thinking.
Why not? I mean, if you're gonna go for a grand slam, go for a fucking grand slam, right?
And like, who wouldn't
Yeah.
want Drummond?
Mhm.
Honestly,
He was low on my list, but I was gonna pick him.
Yuri.
I know it's like similar with Kira, but I think Scarlet.
I was thinking about Scarlet for my next one.
Same.
Depp. Can someone do me a favor and give me a screenshot of the board? Yes. Let's see, and I'm after Depp, so I should have something in mind here. Kotal.
Well, they were my next round.
Yep.
Kotal-kun. All right. I'm also gonna stay in the Khan family, but I'm going to go with the Shao variety.
That was going to be my next pick.
Did someone pick Shinnok?
Yeah, Shinnok just
Yeah.
went at the top of this round.
Okay.
All right, Shred, who you got?
Movado.
It's a good choice.
I don't like him, but I feel like he's been out for a long time, and I think that he would, similar to Drummond. I didn't like Drummond, but I feel like Movado and Drummond, like characters like that, would do really well in a modern Mortal Kombat.
I can see that.
Except for Suhao, he can stay in the Netherrealm.
Don't tell Chrome.
You say not Suhao, but then like someone already picked Kano.
He's a demon in the Netherrealm now. That's where he's gonna stay.
Who
I'll
you
go
got,
Jax.
Mr. Jimmy?
He's gonna
Jax. Very, very solid, safe pick.
Suhao's gonna clap his way out of the Netherrealm.
Darkhound, who you feeling?
All right. I'm
On the keel here.
gonna go Takeda.
I think Takeda already went, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he did.
Shit. All right, never mind. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go Kai.
Hi. And for your second pick?
Let's see. I have an idea, but I want to see who else is left. Hmm.
The herd's thinning here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Garrus.
Eris. Man, if that motherfucker was just like a wizard, he would be so cool. Jimmy, take it away.
I'll go Boraicho.
That's shocking that he's still there, actually. Considering like who he's up against right now.
Yeah, I don't
Oh my god, I forgot all
like
about him.
this character, but I have a feeling he's coming back again.
And Shred, you're on.
Great Kung Lao.
Great Kung Lao. That brings it to me. All right. I am going to call a pocket right now. Hydro.
It's a good choice. I'd be behind that.
I don't know, they did it with Tremor. Why not do it with Hydro, right?
I'm thinking in a similar vein for my wild card. I know Racer's gonna hate it.
Dap, you're on the clock, my friend. Sue How.
Fuck.
We're really in the part of the draft where people are picking Sue How already? My God.
I was gonna pick him just for more Kano spite.
Fair enough. Yuri, who you got for us?
Oh god, this is a real who's who of winners now, isn't it? I think this is gonna be a choice where it's either they're gonna be there to spite us or not there at all. Cetrion.
I'm already spiteful.
You're spiteful just hearing the name.
Yep.
Be glad I didn't say Chronica.
Let's hear it, Peen Dog. Here's the list. Who you like? If your answer is nobody, I totally understand. Haven.
I guess that's not a terrible choice.
No, it's not. 500 on the keel. Your last double pick. Dagon and Moloch. Ooh, Taven then Dagon. That's cool.
Damn it.
I like that happened. Back to Peen Dog. Kung Jin.
Double damn it. Man.
I'm kind of shocked he was this late getting
He-
picked.
Fell below a lot of characters that you wouldn't think he would fall below.
Yeah, someone picked Su Hao over Kung Jin.
I would too.
And that leaves us to Dap. I'm sorry, Yuri, not Dap.
Jesus Christ, I'm losing a turn.
No.
I think it could be a fun choice. Meat.
Meat. I mean, at the very least, you might get a Meat Premier skin and get half points or something.
Or at least we'll get his severed head.
A severed head. Dap, let's hear it. Let me know if you want me to send a screenshot again.
You gotta carefully pick the shit out here.
Mola.
Wait, he's already.
Moloch was already picked.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Yeah, you're right. Not Moloch, Dap, somebody else. Blaze, Chameleon, Dairu, Darius, Jackie, Jarek, Cobra, Collector, Chronica, Mocap, Striker, or Call Your Pocket.
Wait, didn't you take that call your pocket? No.
There's two of them now because we took Triborg out. Darius is there. Yes. Is that who you want? Then him? Him it is.
I think he could be fun. Like, do like Orchid from Killer Instinct shit.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of potential with that character act. That's what the 3D the 3D era really is. There's potential on the board with so many of those.
Just
Characters, for
laziness.
I could just take both Call Your Pocket slots right now.
No one would blame you.
Yeah, because there's just not much else here that really, besides Chameleon, and like, goddamn, if I hear any more people say Chameleon is somehow likely to be in this game. You know what I think is actually more likely and worth more points is Michael Myers, Call Your Pocket. Which brings us to Shred.
So there's only 2 Call Your Pockets.
Yeah, I took them both.
Freaking dang it.
I don't know. If you guys want to trade one of these other characters for a Call Your Pocket, that's fine with me. Like if you want to say, I'm picking mocap, but I'm throwing out mocap for a Call Your Pocket, I wouldn't. Yeah. Like,
So
maybe
that's how someone picks Kronika.
Yeah, Kronika would only be a 3-point Call Your Pocket, though. I don't know if you want to use it on that.
Wow. Blaze.
Yeah, the herd's thinned. I mean, if the pit's a stage, although I don't know if we're going to do that. So
I wanted to pick Striker, but if my lore theory is correct, he won't be in it.
I think you and I have very different lore theories going on right here. Like, just looking at our rosters right next to each other.
Well, I'm picking based on lore theory, but I'm also I'm also like based off of points theory as well, like probability to win, you know. So that's what that's what I'm going off of. But if my lore theory is correct, and which I'll explain later, I don't think Striker is going to be in it.
All right, Jimmy. Pick from these gems.
Here's one. Going back to what I said earlier, the fact that she even fucking made it into MK11. I'll go Jackie. Her and Cassie are probably going to be a package deal at this point.
Jesus. Both of my picks just got ripped right out from under me. Oh, man.
2 in a row, Darkhound. You're the last double pick we got here for the 9th and 10th round.
There's a lot of quality left in this list.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. I think subconsciously my goal is to not have Kronika, but it's probably looking that way.
I think we should force her on $500 sunglasses.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go. I'll go Dairu and Chameleon. I have a really reptile heavy roster here.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
What, Chameleon?
Both Chameleons and Reptile, like that.
I'd be all about it,
dude. That'd be so cool.
I'd be all about it.
Where are they from? They're Tamarin. How you pronounce it?
No. Christ, I just forgot.
Saurian.
How do you say it?
Saurian.
Saurian.
Yeah, dude. If they had that in there, dude, that'd be awesome. I'd be all about it.
Well, they've hinted at it for too long. I'm just at this point ready to see something.
Hint put in heavy quotes from Ed Boon.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think he's gonna be in, but I mean, you could. I'll do Striker. You could rework him so you don't fucking piss people off, where he's not fucking celebrating police brutality or whatever, and make him.
No, like they never had to do any of that. Like that never had to be part of the process of making Striker a character.
But it's all about the gore.
Yeah, like you could change him so maybe he's like a former cop or something, or
That's what I was saying.
maybe
Like
the
they
detective.
kind of gave Jax that route,
Yeah.
like where Jax was ashamed of what he did as a Revenant, and I was like, man, that would have been perfect for Stryker.
Yeah.
Like as
Well,
a cop,
in Mortal Kombat 9,
protect and
Yeah, I
serve.
mean,
in Mortal
I mean, I guess you could do that where, like,
Yeah.
you know, to tie it into fucking modern day or whatever, that he's disgusted by what he sees going on in the police department and he quits being a cop or something like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, in Mortal Kombat 9, he wasn't like he was a good cop. So
And you get police brutality coming up.
He had a lot of
Yeah,
that going
shit
on.
like that's
Yeah.
never coming back again.
Oh. Still upset we never got the backwards hat though.
The backwards hat was pretty cool. Wait, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 character slots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miss someone? No, because I got.
No, I
10 rows.
think the did the extra call your pocket dude? No,
I did
That-
both of those.
that got replaced.
that's true. Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
You just add a third collar pocket.
We could, but it's like it just doesn't make. I must have read it out something that I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
I don't remember that happening.
Well, I'm gonna go with Jarek.
Jarek.
I think you blacked out Shujinko.
Shujinko, that's what
Yep.
it was. I blacked out Shujinko. Sorry if anybody like really had Shujinko high on their list.
He figures that out as he's about to go.
No, you know what? I'm not
Honest-
going to pick Shujinko because it was my fault, so I'll leave him for one of you guys. Instead,
I
I'll
already
pick-
went, but if Shujinko was there, I would have picked him. But no,
Greg,
don't change it. I already went. That's not
But
fair.
you just went, so
That's-
like
yeah, but it's not fair. It's not fair.
that's fine. All right, yeah, sorry about that, guys. My
Yeah.
bad.
You don't need to be congenial about it.
Let's see. Shujinko, you come back. I won't pick him, but
You get mocap for that fuck up.
you know, I was thinking about taking mocap, but not making it mocap, making it another call your pocket, but I think I will just do none of these excite me. None of these excite me at all.
I mean, it's the last on the list. Don't expect it to be exciting.
Yeah. No, it's not. Strangely enough, I think mocap might actually be the most likely of any of these characters.
At least a cameo.
Yeah, or something.
Collector.
Collector, or no, that wasn't a vote. That was Depp is on the clock. And he wants another screenshot, does he? That's not too much to ask, I suppose. Depp's going Shujinko. Fair enough. At least it wasn't like a super likely character that I blotched out. Like I didn't accidentally fuck up with and put like Sub-Zero in there or something.
I think there's like solid cameo points there for him at least.
Possibly. And Yuri, Shinnok, Mocap, Collector, Cobra, Chronica.
I think Shinnok was already picked.
Oh, what happened? When I whited out Shujinko. Those cells must be like locked or something, because I think that's what happened the first time too. When I read it out Shinnok, it made Shujinko turn as well. And now when I turned it back, it did that. But they're fixed now.
But none of these choices are.
That's how I felt too.
Who's the least offensive? I guess Cobra is easier on the tongue.
I mean,
He's easier to swallow. Maybe I should rephrase that.
I forgot to read out mocap. Peen Dog, you're up. Chronica or Collector? Not Chronica, aka Collector. All right. And I am so fucking sorry, 500, that you by default are going to get Chronica. All right. So that's the end of the first part of the draft here. So now in the same order.
Watch NRS just completely piss everybody off and make fucking Chronica the pre-order DLC.
I think that's likely.
Gross.
Then I won't be pre-ordering. So
Yeah.
might not even be getting the game at all until like the complete edition is used somewhere, or like on a Steam sale for $10 in a couple of years. 500. Oh, he wants to use a Call Your Pocket instead of Chronica. All right, Call Your Pocket for 3 points. Who you got? 500. Zebron. I love it. Can we agree that if Zebron's in, he gets more than 3 points though? Like he's gonna get
Give him like 10.
10 for
I was
Zebron.
gonna say give him 10.
We'll give him the 6. We'll give him the 6 that I got for the other Call Your Pockets. How about that? All right, 500. Who's your pre-order bonus? And pre-order bonuses are anybody from down here and half their point value, if I remember correctly. Or you could pick somebody else for, a number we can all agree on.
I think the pre-order bonuses, at least how we did it, assuming you're trying to follow that, was worth 3 points.
3 points. Yeah, we could just do it 3. So I'll just
For
mark it
everyone?
3.
Yeah, all of them are 3. You're just
For all
guessing.
3. It's just
The
a
pre-order.
swing for the fences. Okay. Peen Dog, who's your pre-order bonus? Sector for a pre-order bonus. Okay.
Because yeah, we did 3 for the pre-orders, 4 for the boss, and then roster number was 5.
Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that, Cyborg. Thank you. Yuri, who's your pre-order?
Seems like a weird choice for a pre-order bonus, though, doesn't he?
I don't know. They've already done all the super popular hulking boss characters, unless you think they're going to put out a Mataro or a Kintaro.
Which brings me to my pick. Kintaro lives.
Kintaro lives. Depp. Onaga. Me. Reptile. Actually, can I change my mind real quick? I changed my mind. Rain. RainReptile. It's going to be me. No, I'm going to go with Rain. Bread?
I got 2 questions. One, who's the MK11 pre-order bonus?
Shang Tsung.
Oh, come on.
Shao Kahn.
No, Shao Kahn. My bad. It was Shao Kahn. Shang Tsung was the first DLC they announced.
And can we double pick, or if someone has already picked the character I want, can I also pick that character? No.
However you want. Double picking's allowed, yeah.
Kintaro.
Kintaro lives or just Kintaro?
Kintaro.
Okay. Jimmy, how about yourself?
Kintaro.
If it is Kintaro, that would be really fucking awesome. I would be pretty excited if it was Kintaro.
We got a 3-way tie.
I think it's like the safest option, but we know they also like plan to do them as DLC ones.
Darkhound.
I feel like Kentaro makes the most sense.
You're going Kentaro as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we're talking the boss. Let's do the same thing. Let's snake around, even though it doesn't actually matter, just for the sake of keeping it going. So for the boss, Cyborg said it was 4 points when they did it. We can keep that going. Darkhound, who's your boss?
I'll go Onaga.
Jimmy?
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and this is gonna kind of go into the story premise for later. Something that we should have gotten in MK11, but we didn't. It's not Dark Raid. I'm gonna say Liu Kang, the Fire God Liu Kang.
And people have been talking about Liu Kang as a boss for about 15 years, I swear. It would be interesting if they ever actually did it. Shred, let's hear it.
Shao.
Shao Kahn.
No, Shao.
Just Shao.
Mm-hmm.
Shao the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to say Shao Kahn. And when I get to my story premise, I will explain why. Depp, who's your boss? Three Shao Kahns in a row. Well, Shao Kahn. Yuri?
I'm gonna have to go with Unaga.
Onaga. 4 points. Peen Dog. Can I say it's going to be a new character? Sure.
Way to go with the character with the K there, bro.
Mm-hmm. I know what's up.
Come
500.
on, branding.
500, who's your boss? Sector. A lot of the hosts picked Sector. Well, the people in the host show anyway. And 500, what's your roster number? How many points for roster number do you guys think? 5? If you hit that right on the head? So we should clarify, when we say starting roster, are we saying starting roster including the pre-order bonus?
We did.
You did? Okay, cool.
I don't know if you guys did it, but like 5 points if you hit it right on the number, 4 points if you are within 1 or 2.
So like how we did it was if you're dead on, you get the full 5. And then for each one that you're off, you subtract a point. So let's say it's 30 and you guess 35, you'd get 0. If it's 31 and you guess 35, you'd get 1.
That works. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a clever way of doing it. Okay, wait, did you say 3 for the roster number, Peen Dog? Or you were saying you thought it'd be 28 plus 1 per, so 29. Okay. Yuri, what's your roster number?
Can I give like an estimate on like where I think it'll place, or do I have to give like an exact number?
Well, like what Cyborg was just saying, like just pick a number, and like the closer you are, the more points you get. So if you say 30 and it ends up being 32, then you won't get 5 points, but you'll get 3 because you were only 2 off.
I'll go with 26.
Cool. Depp starting roster. $27. I am going to say, I'm going to pick a nice round number and say, it's actually not going to be completely round, but it's going to be partially round because I'm going to think that the pre-order bonus will actually throw it off to 31.
You have a lot of hope in NRS.
I have, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, Shred here. It's not as much, it's not hope as much as it is like
A fever
If-
dream.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, wouldn't it be nice?
I say that, and I pick Kira first.
I don't know. I went so safe on the actual roster. Maybe I figure the roster number should reflect a little more optimism. Shred, let's see it.
28.
28. 5 points. Jimmy?
This does count pre-order, right?
Count as pre-order?
No, like the number plus the pre-order.
Yeah, number plus the pre-order.
I'll do 27 because that's what MKX said.
And Darkhound.
I'll go 31.
You and I both, man. You and I both. And Darkhound, start us off. This is going to be fun. What's your wild card pick? And how many points for the wild card pick do you guys think?
I think it depends on what he picks, right?
It's about, so just collectively we'll assign a value. Okay.
Exactly. What is this? It's just like a crazy prediction of a character that could show up.
Or not even a character, anything. It can be anything. Like, do you think there's going to be tag mode? Do you think there's going to be tag mode? Do you think that, like Temp said Akuma starting roster? Do you think there's a few of them said that Conquest mode is going to come back, I remember. So like it could be fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
And based on what you predict, so that's why it's a wild card. Based on what you predict, you can go super safe for lower points,
Yeah.
or you can go swing for the fences for 10 points.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be a negative wild card, but man, I think they're gonna try to figure out how to do some sort of battle pass system in this game.
Like seasons? Like season
Yeah.
passes? Oh, gotcha. That'd be cool.
Well,
I'm
the
not-
only
I'm
reason
not-
I
I
even
think
bring
that'd be
that
cool.
up is because literally in the middle of this draft, some stuff
Mhm.
for Suicide Squad. Apparently, there's a battle pass in it, so the Kill the Justice League.
How many points for that, guys? I'd say that's maybe 2-3 points.
Yeah.
I'll be nice and say 3 points because that's more likely than I'm comfortable admitting. But 3 points. Jimmy, can you cheer us up with a different wild card, please?
Yeah, I can't really think of. Yeah, I'll just go safe and do like conquest mode.
All right, conquest mode, and how many points for that do you think? 5.
Well, considering
I'd
that
go with 5.
Street Fighter is doing it, I feel like because Street Fighter's coming out first, they're like, oh, we can't release this game without any kind of something like that. So I think it's a kind of a safe bet.
They would have had to begin production on something like that before Street Fighter revealed it, I would imagine.
Yeah, they
I'm going to
probably.
say it's.
This is
I
an
think-
RS.
I think they're very married to the chapter system, so I think 5 points is pretty fucking safe. Like,
All right.
or it's not safe. That's why it's 5. Shred.
Conquest mode with create a character. Because I feel like they're kind of like what Cyborg said. Like they would have had to look way back and at beginning of development before they created it. So it's like I think you're going to be able to create a character in conquest mode and go through the story that way.
I think it used to be called like KAK for short. If you're looking
So
for
like
that.
a create a character as is your like create a character conquest mode. So like both of those.
Yeah, like you create your character and then
I think that deserves like 9 points.
Yeah, that's so specific.
I'd say
I was
go
gonna
with a
say.
full on 10.
Yeah, that's so specific. Like, yeah.
Well, the
Let's go
thing-
with the creative fighter.
not really. It's
mm.
conquest mode. Just you create your character instead of going with Shujinko.
You going to use them in
idea
the
of it-
verses though, or is it just for conquest that you're suggesting?
It would just be for conquest, not to be usable like in Armageddon.
I still think that's highly unlikely.
I mean, you're talking about them putting an RPG in the game, like a full-on RPG. I don't necessarily I think that'd be awesome, but I don't
Mhm.
necessarily see it happening.
Okay, then just do conquest mode.
Like
for
I can
5 points.
I don't want to talk you out of it. I think you should do that, But
I
think
that's
that
why I think it should be 10 points.
If there's any sort of create a character, I could see them in a conquest mode. I could see them not really doing a create a character, but I could see them doing like you customize your armor or like something like the MK11 gear system, but for your player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you wanted to say that, then I would obviously make it less points. But if you're saying like create a character like you would in a BioWare game, then I think 10 points is very fair.
Oh no, I was referring to. I just think they're going to do exactly what kind of like with Street Fighter 6 is. It's yeah. You know what, dude? Just F it. I'm going to go with conquest. Just conquest mode, 5 points. Just
conquest for 5. All right.
Yeah. Sorry for taking up too much time.
Nah, you're not, man. You're good.
It was good discussion.
It was. All right, so that leads me to and I'm going to reveal what I've been thinking this whole time. My wild card is this game is not going to be MK12. It's going to be an MK9 remake/remaster.
Yikes.
Oh, that's crazy. I doubt it.
Points? How many points do you want to give me?
And you were just
I'll give that like a
31.
6.
I'll
give it a 6.
I give it like a 10.
Yeah, I was about to say
10.
I don't know if I get a say here, so never mind.
Cyborg, you kind of like are like the host of the Nethercast, so you get a say.
No, but I like seeing what you guys are doing. This is fun.
Well, I think that
you inspired this. So.
Both NetherRealm and WB know that they're not going to do the typical like new game hype if it's just going to be like a fucking remaster.
Yeah.
So I think that should be, yeah.
That should be 10 points.
The definition
Yeah,
of wild, so yeah, it should be 10 points.
If they were going to do any kind of remaster, or like if they did like a MK arcade collection again, like they'd fucking announce that like way ahead of time. Like they're not going to do the fucking build up, hype everyone up, and announce a remaster.
To get to my story premise, then like because I almost mean it's going to be like when I say it's going to be a remaster, I think it's going to utilize the gameplay assets of MK9 a lot and update the shit out of them. But I think like as far as the models and the character designs and the stages, that's going to be more of a remake. So I'm going to say remaster/remake, actually.
So I think I get what you're saying. So you're thinking this is going to be what MK9 was to 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be a modern take of MK9, not just redoing MK9. It's going to be an actual story progression.
Yeah, when I get to story premise, then I will.
Sure.
You'll see more of that. But I'll let Dap go for now. But yeah, I think they're going to look back
in time and says he must win again.
He must win again and again.
No,
and
the
again.
other guy must win.
He just says he mustn't win.
He mustn't win.
As long as fucking Katana's not dressed like Slave Leia.
That's what I mean. Yeah, some things will be ground up, rebuilt, but they're going to take the game that was MK9, that gameplay-wise is their best received NRS title, and I think they're going to go, let's start from this. And so yeah, that's my wild card.
They basically told us with 11 they hate doing the long combos.
Based on the Kano ending and fucking Aftermath, the Slave Leia outfit would make sense for Cassie Cage, not Katana.
Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see. Dap, what do you have for your wild card?
Okay, so originally I was going to go with Test Your Luck, but honestly, at this point, I feel like the Towers kind of accomplished what they wanted to do with Test Your Luck, so I'm just going to go with Conquest Mode.
Conquest Mode for 5. How about you, Yuri?
I've been sitting on this since I picked Kira. When I said Razor's gonna hate this pick, I'm gonna say Tazia is playable, either on the roster or DLC.
Tajia from Conquest or Taja from I should say Tajia from Special Forces or Taja from Conquest?
From Special Forces. Is it not Tazia?
Tazia. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
She was in the MKX comic.
So is a lot of characters. I would say that's I think that's a 7-pointer. What about you guys?
I'll give it 8.
8?
Yeah, I'd go with on a higher end.
Yeah.
8.
8 makes sense to me.
Yeah,
8 sounds like the consensus. Let's go with 8. Peen Dog, give us a wild card. Doomslayer will be announced as the first DLC prior to the game being released. That is very specific.
10.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's equivalent to mine. So that's
where
gotta be
we're at now, dude. Like, we're at a point now that the moment a game is released, they have to also be like, okay, and then in 1 month, this is going to be our DLC.
Well, if you
Well, I
of,
think
like,
they
the
do that
guest
because they got to
characters-
sell those Ultimate Editions, right?
I just think it's because the just the community and the
Right.
not just the community, but the consumer alone is just like, okay, if this doesn't have like, you know, further support after it, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah,
I think
that's
of the
fair.
guest characters they've added, they've kind of already added like all the heavy hitters. So I'm not really sure. I mean, you got Michael Myers and
Mhm.
stuff. I'm not really sure like what other horror icons or like action movie icons that you could add that would sell a lot.
Oh, there's some you could, but then there's also like you can't add some of them. Like the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. I've seen people mention that you can't have him because there's too much.
Yeah,
There's too much
that also. I mean,
bad
there's, like-
shit associated with him now because of the director and creator of Jeepers
and I mean,
Creepers. Like,
there's
Mhm.
like there are other horror icons or action stars you could add, but like I'm not sure which ones you could add that would like sell.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much like covered the bases with 9 and Freddy and X. Like, what's
do,
really left?
You could do Art the Clown from the fucking what are those movies called? Terrifier.
oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I could see them doing that.
Yeah, I feel like Pinhead would be like a logical choice, but
I think out of
We
all the
already
horror
have
characters,
Pinhead.
I think
Drama's coming.
he's the most likely.
500. Give us your wild card and then your story premise. In fact, you might even want to give us both of them at once.
Fuck it, do Elvira for guest character.
Puzzle Combats is
Puzzle.
Elvira. Puzzle Combat, that's a cool one. I like that. And your story premise, my man.
Well, how many points is Puzzle Combat worth? How many points is that?
Oh, we didn't decide on that, did we?
I would say 10, dude. That's pretty unlikely.
That's very yeah.
I'd go with
I
10.
don't think I'd go with 10. I think I'd go
9?
with like 8. Like, honestly, like
You know,
this
they
is
bring
it's a
it back
pretty
for that
simple.
game.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple thing for them to do,
Mhm.
you know, and I don't think it really scales to the other 10 points on the board.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd say maybe like 7, 8 then.
Yeah, I would go 8.
8. Let's go with 8. Oops. And then 500's working on his story premise back in the Great Kung Lao era. All right, what do you guys think for that? I feel like that's not that whoops. I feel like that's not that much of a risk.
That seems like the obvious thing from 11.
Well, you're gonna have to clarify: is it only gonna be Great Kung Lao era, or because I mean,
Yeah, because
I
like
think it being at least some part of the story being in Great Kung Lao era is a given.
because like Breast Poet had a pretty good one.
I mean,
where
you
he
can
was
keep
saying,
that if you want, but that would probably be like 2 points. Just that alone.
Mhm.
Yeah. With some differences like Liu Kang struggling not to allow by. Oh, so you think it's going to be like Great Kung Lao with like Liu Kang guiding him as hinted at by the Aftermath ending? Yes, okay. Picking up from Aftermath.
I'd give that 3.
That's
So you have
I
the-
think
you wanna-
3 is very fair on that.
I mean, considering Ed Boon did say like the next installment
So
would
you can take
continue.
that row. You can take that whole row if you go over by story premise and just extend it down, and then that way the text can continue down and wrap it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That way you're not stretching it too far to the sides.
Yeah, no, because that was getting a little compacted.
On
How do
the
you extend it
left.
down?
Underneath 16 there. Like
Yeah.
underneath it.
Oh, cool. La.
Then I think if you click that 16, like where the 16 is. That'll highlight the whole row, and then click wrap text. It's like towards the middle on the top panel up there.
Oh yeah. Ha! Perfect.
Fucking
Thank you,
Microsoft Monster over here.
Thank you, Cyborg. Peen
Yeah,
Dog, give us your story premise.
This is my like job.
Yeah, I use a lot of Excel too, but the formatting of it still some of it gets lost on me. So the game will follow Lu's aftermath ending and take place during Great Kung Lao's time. Final and set up a hard reboot. Okay, so that's pretty much the same thing that 500 was saying.
I think the fact that he's saying that like this game is gonna cause the reboot instead of being the reboot, I think I gotta give that like 7 points. Like after like doing a Great Kung Lao game then rebooting, I don't think that's very likely, but I don't think it's like impossible.
I'm just shortening some of this. So
Well, when he says hard reboot, I think what he's saying is like this is the new story. Like this is like, you know,
This is where we're at
he
now.
said that the game ending will be very final. Well, he's typing.
The last game in this timeline, MK13, will be a brand new timeline. So this is still
so we did understand him. Yeah, so like this is continuing off of Aftermath, and then after this, it's going to be a hard reboot instead of this one being a reboot.
Oh,
Yeah, MK13
okay.
could be like a totally, completely next gen, no last gen at all. Because I think this one probably will be on PS4 and PS5.
As long as we start over again at Mortal Kombat 1 eventually.
All right.
I would like to start at Mythologies.
I'm going to call that 5 points because that's more specific than 500s.
Yeah, 5 or 6. 5 or 6, yeah.
We can go 6. Let's go 6. Actually, I don't know if it should be double 500s, but
I think that adding a 4th game and then rebooting after 4 games, I think that's very uncommon. You know, I was like, I feel like everyone's feeling like they're going to do a trilogy, so that's why I think having an extra game and then rebooting is a little bit more unlikely. But your call.
Well, let's go with 6. 6 is fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Yuri, what do you think?
I talked about this with Cyborg a few weeks ago, but I think the story is going to be basically like Deception inspired, and it's going to be like Onaga's coming back from the dead.
Cool. Deception inspired Onaga returns. I think that's a premise right there. And I'd say that I wouldn't call that likely or unlikely. That's just like a maybe it will, maybe it won't. So I think
I think about like 4.
5, middle of the
I'll
road.
give it 5.
I think 5 points. Yeah, I think 5 points. Depp, let's hear it.
All right, mine is going to be very specific, so you're probably going to have to shorten it. But I think that it's going to be set in the Great Kung Lao era. Great Kung Lao is going to win. It's going to fast forward to MK1, and then Kung Lao is going to lose. Or if you just want to say Earthrealm loses MK1, but wins in the Great Kung Lao era.
That's pretty cool. I like that idea.
And then so GKO loses in MK1.
No. I mean, like,
Okay.
Liu Kang is going to train Great Kung Lao. Great Kung Lao is going to win, like he does. Wait.
But the Kung Lao of now is gonna lose.
Well, hold on. There won't be a tournament if Great Kung Lao wins. I've confused myself. Shit. All right. I'm gonna actually start completely over. I'm gonna say Great Kung Lao,
What?
Kung Lao enters the MK1 tournament instead of Liu and loses.
Kung Lao enters
Kung Lao loses MK1.
MK1 instead of Liu and loses. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. That's very specific. I think that's probably a 6-pointer.
I could see that happening, though.
5-pointer?
Heck, if Chiancholo's writing it, anything can happen, bro.
Let's call it a 5-pointer unless you guys have any major disagreement to that.
I would actually, I would say 7.
7-pointer.
That's a pretty specific and pretty.
That's
big
very
statement.
specific. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, doesn't mean it's unlikely, but it is very specific. Okay, my shit's all gonna make sense.
I want to clarify. Yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah?
I can't actually look at the screen because I'm driving.
Uh-huh.
But
Dude,
there's
be
a road,
careful.
it's fine. I'm looking at the road. I'm just not looking at my screen. But I want to clarify. You do have it as only Greg Kung Lao only Kung Lao enters MK1 and loses, right? It's not like the Greg Kung Lao, like that's not there, right?
You mean whiny little boy Kung Lao? Yes.
Yeah. He enters MK1 and loses, and then Shao Kahn invades.
Pretty one with the hat that no one likes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one with the foreskin hat.
Yeah, the piece of shit. Uh-huh.
The bald one.
Uh-huh. The one who thinks he's hot shit but can't do anything but fucking die.
The better one.
I'll put Kung Lao.
The greater Kung Lao.
Enters MK1 instead of Liu and loses. Okay, so we're going with 7 points on that one. For mine, this plays off of my wild card. So, like I said, I think that the game itself, from a gameplay perspective, is going to be a remaster / modernization of the MK9 engine. And I think that the story itself, though, is going to be a reboot and a retelling of MK1 and 3 without the timeline stuff, without no back in time messages, none of that. So they're going to go back there. They're going to reboot. That doesn't necessarily mean I think they're going to, beat for beat redo the MK1. No, that definitely doesn't mean I think they're going to get it right. I can already
tell you this is going to be 10 points.
But yeah, no, I think that they're going to retell the MK1 through 3 story in their own way.
Okay.
10s across the board.
So I'll put recap of MK9 story without, or no, I'm just going to say MK1 through 3 story, actually.
So like a retelling of 1 through 3 in an original way, a la MK9?
Yes, all MK9, but like it's I'll say this: retelling of MK1 through 3 story as a hard reboot. There, that's how I'll phrase it.
I'll give that 9.
9. Okay. And Shred, story premise. Let's hear it.
It's going to take place during the Great Kung Lao era. It's going to be conquest inspired. However, or I'm sorry, like deception inspired, kind of like what Yuri said, to where you're gonna that's how the story is going to be told through conquest.
Oh man, I was hoping he was going to say Zero shows up.
Yeah, that's what I was going for at first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think it's going to take place to where, like, kind of like in the way that the story is going to be told, like Conquest, where you're going to see a lot of individual stories, like Natara over here, Serena over here, you're going to see Reptile over here, and it's going to take place before Shao Kahn, or before Shao became Khan.
Take place before Shao becomes
Khan. Yep.
So is it like
individual stories intersecting? Perfect. That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah. So I must say though, so you're saying it's going to take place before Shao becomes Khan, but it's going to follow the Great Kung Lao. Those are kind of unless you think it's going to take place
those are kind of incompatible.
Unless you're saying it's going to take place over a very long period of time and then get to the Great Kung Lao, because I mean Shao became Khan a long millennia ago. Like he's been emperor,
if not hundreds of thousands of years.
He's been emperor for so long, nobody remembers when he became emperor,
we're also talking about the storyline that we know, the timeline that we know.
Okay, that's fair. So
one.
you're saying
Fair
like
enough.
since everything's being wiped away, it could. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't like, and that's the other thing too, is like I think the time travel. This has nothing to do with story premise, but time travel is just not going to be a part of this anymore.
I think it's time to move on from that as well. I
Yeah,
think that's a
it's
10-pointer.
It's been time to move on from time travel since 2011.
It's been time to move on from it since freaking Back to the Future. That was the last time travel movie.
We time travel back to before time travel media and get rid of time travel.
Yeah.
I think that's a 10-pointer. I think that's like enough detail to where it, like if that happens, like that's a grand slam. So I think
That
that's
is a 10.
Yeah.
10s across the board.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy, what you got?
Yeah, so going back to what I had for Liu Kang as the boss, I do think it's going to start Kung Lao era, and Great Kung Lao era, and Great Kung Lao is going to lose, and then it's going to get to the MK1 tournament where Liu Kang will train the Kung Lao we know. He loses, and Earthrealm gets invaded, and Liu Kang pretty much goes, Thanos, I'll fucking do it myself then, and becomes like Dark Raiden almost.
Dark Fire God Liu Kang.
Yeah, fucking zombie dark fire god Liu Kang.
Okay, again, that's very specific.
He's
I think-
twirling
I
around
think
chains.
10.
I think we can go 10 on that one safely. Yeah.
I'm home, Pog.
Darkhound, to close out the
All right.
evening with a story premise, please.
I didn't have anything like super specific, but like I guess my hope is I just want something kind of in the same vein of like Deadly Alliance and Deception. I mean, it'd be kind of cool instead if like Liu Kang somehow went back. I mean, obviously he kind of restarted everything, but intervened Shao Kahn from poisoning Onaga. So like when we come back, Onaga's still ruling Outworld, and then maybe Khan is like Deadly Alliance, the new Deadly Alliance to try to take back the throne and all that kind of shit. So
Mhm.
Khan goes DA to take the throne. I think that's another 10.
Yeah, that's a 10.
maybe,
Yeah, I think that's we got 3 10s in a row. We kind of got like more intense with these as we went on, because like it started with 500, who was like, it'll be the Great Kung Lao era after Aftermath, and then we got into like MK9 reboots, and now we're at like Liu Kang's gonna go stop the poisoning of Onaga. I dig that. That's
I mean,
awesome.
honestly, at this point, like
You can't.
I can't even
Yes.
really predict what NRS is gonna do. So
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air, like in many ways.
because
I
what
do
they
think-
what
I
they
do think
should
if
do and what they're gonna do is gonna be two different things. So
But we can all agree on something.
I do think at the very least that if they start in Great Kung Lao era, he's going to lose, because like if he wins, then that's it. It's over. The story's done.
Yeah.
Like
At least we can all agree on something with the story. It's not going to be good.
So before we all bounce, let me just ask
True.
whose roster do you guys all like the best?
Mine.
You like your own? Yeah. Peen said there's a few changes he wants to propose. First, he doesn't think Conquest is super likely. I think you could give them 6 or 7 second 500 story pitches and 2 difference from everybody else. So bump him up to 4. Yeah, I agree with that. We could bump 500 to 4 probably. I only gave it 3 because it was more general than everybody else's, but seeing that like a lot of people went with the Great Kung Lao route and 500 has picked a more general version of that, we can give him 4 on that. And people wanted, he says 6 or 7 on the I don't think Conquest mode is so unlikely.
We had
That-
Conquest at 6 for those who chose it, I think.
I'm fine
maybe-
bumping it to 6 if you guys are.
I think it's going to be very likely. I mean, that's just my opinion,
Conquest had to
but
be like what it was in Deception.
I think the
Yeah.
crypt was them testing
Deadly
the water
Alliance.
again to see if they could like.
see,
yeah,
I
if they could
agree with
manage it.
that.
They could bring Conquest back and do it like the Crypt and make it just like a small thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because this also it may be because of my bias. I don't like the way they've been doing in pretty much MK9, X, and 11, to where it's pretty much like a movie that sometimes you get to fight in.
And shit.
No, I think everybody's kind of sick of that, but I also don't think NRS is ready to abandon that.
Yeah, like me personally, I'd rather have Conquest be the story mode. Like, I'm sick of fucking watching a movie.
I'm looking, and I think DAP has the most realistic picks if we take out Suhao and Darius.
Reptile, stop moving.
Yeah, my strategy was kind of say pick the middle of the road, and hopefully that'll net me the most points on average.
Yeah, I was going for like reveal trailer and
Too.
like 3D
That's why.
era, stuff like that.
I mean, I picked Sub-Zero and Scorpion to start. Like, it's pretty obvious my strategy with that.
I'll tell you right now that I only picked Suhao for like cameo appearance.
You know what's funny is I had by far the least potential points until I picked my MK9 weird ass shit, and then all of a sudden that's like, oh, 10 and 9 if that happens.
I'm still gonna fist fight DAP over picking Suhao because I wanted to spite Kano.
Kano fucking sucks. Kano can eat a dick. And not a good one either, like a gross, like, hairy one.
They proved with Kano that Suhao works. So why not fucking do Suhao?
Who has like the most potential points? Does it look like
Shred. I'd give it to Shred, I think. Like just eyeballing it.
Shred? Yeah, no. Shred has like a lot of really good middle of the road picks.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, are we going? Like, if we're going with points, I would say myself. Like, most likely.
Like, I can just.
But with like, as far as like taking away points and most likely who's going to end up in the story, RainReptile definitely.
Yeah, that Michael Myers is really going to get right there in the story.
I think that RainRep is honestly really likely to be in the game.
I was going like for the win this time because, man, last time I did this, I picked only characters I wanted and I really wanted, and like almost none of them actually made it in until Rain was in DLC, and I was like, oh yeah, he's DLC, but nobody cares anymore.
I didn't realize I had freaking 66 points. Jeez.
So that's everybody's potential. That's everybody's most. So that leaves. It looks like Shred with the most potential points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And me with one less. So Shred, it looks like it's coming down to story modes for you and I if we end close. Either Great Kung Lao or MK9. I like your chances better, honestly.
Yes, but I'm the opposite of Peen Dog. He thinks that this is the end of the. I think this is the beginning of the story.
I do too.
I could see this being the beginning of a new trilogy.
Yeah, because with the way that MK11 was kind of not only how it was told, but also like how it ended, it felt like MK11's story felt like a transitional story. Like
now, you guys can look at it whenever you want.
RainRep.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, could you make I don't know if you have the perms, but could you just make a thread in the roster draft thing for us?
If only if that's okay with Cyborg.
I was actually gonna say,
I don't want to make it confusing because like people are going to be following you guys.
why don't you just make it a thread and call it community draft?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
In the fantasy draft one, if it lets you. If not, I can create it for you.
I don't remember if I have that permission. Let me see.
Guys,
you guys
wherever
don't
you
really
just-
need my
so
stuff anymore.
But I will catch y'all on whenever again.
Yeah, man, it was fun. Thanks for coming in.
for
Really
sure.
appreciate it.